Hello everybody, I'm Loren Reed and welcome to our special on the Sacramento Smokies. It's 2011. What does the future hold here for the Sacramento Smokies? Will they play this year? Well, those are some of the things that we'll get a chance to take a quick peek at. The celebrity-filled Sacramento Smokies has really launched the Smokies into the limelight over the years, whether it's been on the Dave Letterman Show or Good Morning America, USA Today, all because of the great images and substances of people like Tim Busfield, the actor from 30-something, West Wing, and Field of Dreams, and also Brian Wheat of Tesla, who also had a chance to work out with the Smokies and play. So some of these celebs there giving that great festive look to the Sacramento Smokies. What will be in store for the Smokies this year? Well, I've talked to Fernando Vina. He is the vice president of the Sacramento Smokies, as well as Larry Manniman, and they're ready to get back and do it right there on those base paths. So we'll get a chance to see what's happening with the top collegiate talent out there and former major leaguers, and that special mix, that special brew, brings out the magic of the Sacramento Smokies, who have definitely given us some great memories for over 60-something odd years. So let's take a look back first with my conversation with Tim Busfield when he was getting ready to go on the mound against perhaps one of the toughest collegiate baseball teams up north, the Humboldt Crabs.
On the road with the Smokies, what's it like? Well, we'll get a chance to go up the coast with the Sacramento Smokies in a town called Arcata. On the road with the Smokies, we're up over here in Arcata, and we have a chance to take care of the Humboldt Crabs again this year. On the mound will be Timothy Busfield. Timmy B, you had a chance to fly in over this great environment, if you will. What was your thoughts when you were flying in to this area?
I'm feeling a little old looking at these guys out here, though. You know, it's a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun team, and you know, we need to come out of here with a couple of wins today, and that's really all I'm thinking about.
When you're out here in this environment, this is your first time, so to speak, on the road with the Smokies. Anything different for you mentally-wise?
Well, no, just Castleberry, you know, basically hanging out with Castleberry and learning the city, learning the ropes, you know, where everybody goes and exactly who gets into trouble. That's all I'm really thinking about, you know. He's the guy who corrupted Mark Fidrich. He doesn't get credit for that, but it's actually his responsibility that Fidrich never played again after he hung out with Castleberry, and I'm looking for that same kind of treatment.
He sharpened the claw on the tiger there, so to speak. Hanging out here with the guys before you get ready to play the Crabs and stuff like that. What do you guys chat about and stuff like that, other than Castleberry and
well, you know, these guys, I don't know. It's not much about the game. I asked a few guys, you know, what the outs were like last night that Steve was giving up, if they were taking the ball the other way, or if they were going up the middle with it, if they were just trying to pull the ball. That's all. You know, that's the only thing I'll really kind of figure out, and then I'll see in a little while exactly what my arm's got in it, which probably won't be much, and then you know, we'll go out there and try and score some runs. I mean, that's all we're really thinking about, just relaxing. This is the best thing in the world to do, laying around, playing ball, hanging out with a bunch of guys you like. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to try to turn it up a notch and come away with a W here.
I was over there talking with your son, and he said he's all ready in case, for some reason, your arm's getting a little bit...
He throws the ball harder than me. Willie does. He's 11. He actually throws the ball. My fastball comes in about 52 miles an hour, and I clocked him the other 53, so maybe he could come on in and pitch. You know, I think he might be able to get in there.
On the road with the Smokies, of course, we hear all kind of different stories about how these guys are full of life, so to speak, at night, and ready to bust through the atmosphere during the daytime. Well, what's the most humorous thing hanging out with the guys on the road?
Well, I don't know. I checked into the hotel this morning, you know, and you know, they were just in a panic, you know. Apparently, every room had been burnt down, you know, and there were still girls drifting out of the hotel. It was just a disaster, you know. No, I don't know. I missed last night. It's Sunday afternoon. I missed Saturday night. I don't know what's happening. What the guys are doing. You got to ask Castleberry. Castleberry knows anything. If you want to take somebody's time and talk to Castleberry, he knows everything.
Larry was talking last night after getting all pumped up and hyped up about you coming in. He said, well, probably maybe one of the next few games at home, you're going to be bringing in some friends of yours.
No, I don't listen to anything Larry says. Larry, I'll try, but I can't guarantee anybody get up here. I don't know. I got some friends that play ball down in L.A. but I haven't even talked to him about playing with the Smokies yet. I'm just trying to keep my head above water myself, and you know, it's a tough league, a lot of competition. I really don't know what the chances are.
Of course, you've been on national television many times, and the times dealing with the Smokies. What kind of feedback have you gotten from some of your other buds?
Well, a lot of the people in Hollywood are jealous that I'm still playing hardball. That's the biggest feeling I get. They don't like it. You know, they don't like that I'm doing well, and they don't like that I'm playing with the Smokies, and they kind of look back at that period in their life. And, you know, you grow out of baseball, unfortunately, and so many men play it when they're young that when you look back in your life and you miss it, you know, and you start thinking, why aren't I playing anymore? That's what a lot of people are thinking, and so I'm out here, and I'm doing well, and it kind of pisses them off a little bit. Actually, it's been a lot of good exposure. People are actually very impressed that I'm actually able to play with these guys because it's a good ball club.
Okay, Larry said while you're out there, hey, Loren, please ask Timothy B. About his bud KC. Any truth to the rumor that Costner may catch it?
No, there's no truth to the rumor whatsoever. As a matter of fact, it's totally initiated by Larry, and I don't know anything about it. I haven't talked to Kevin in a while. I hope it'd be great if we get him out here. I don't think he'd be opposed to it, but he certainly doesn't know anything about it. But Larry and I like talking about it. We have a good time talking.
For Larry, nobody knows how long.
Demi Moore actually has decided that she wants to come up and hang out. She heard about Castleberry and what he does with the guys in the hotel rooms at night. She wants to come on up. Bruce said he doesn't mind. So.
You're breaking bones, BC. You got to come over here and defend yourself in a moment. Lastly, Larry was saying, he said, well, you know, I don't know, Loren, ask him again about what he feels like when he's out there on the mound and stuff like that. Because the guys that you'll be facing, they're trying to rip your head off, really. They're trying to make a reputation off of you.
Well, that's all to my advantage if they're going to do it. I mean, I really don't, on a good day, throw the ball up there in a way you're going to hit it deep too much because I don't throw it that hard. And if they want to rip my head off, I think that's great. You know, I think you got to be more patient with me at the plate and really take your time because if I'm throwing well, I'm mixing up the speeds, and you got to take it the other way, which is apparently what they did last night. I'm just out there trying to relax and think, you know, where I'm going to pitch it and changing speeds. That's how I'm working with my catcher. That's it. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not thinking about what people are thinking. I'm not thinking about anything other than just changing speeds and hitting my strikes and looking for ground balls and pop-ups. That's it.
What do they say to you? Do you have some words said to you after the game? Because before the game, again, they think, oh wow, this guy's he's a movie star. He's on the mound. Oh, we're gonna knock this guy into Bobo Canobo. And then afterwards, after you experience a few of the curves that come at him that break and a little bit of the fastballs that got him moving in and out and mixed speeds, then they have a little more.
They shake my hand and say nice game. You know, I don't think they get upset. I think that, you know, it all works to my advantage. If they're outside their head, you know, you go up to the plate thinking this guy's a pitcher and this guy's tough, and they bear down a little bit more. I think they come to the plate and they usually smile when they get to the plate, and they're looking, go, there's Poindexter from Revenge of the Nerds and guys like that. That all works to my advantage. I think after the game, I generally get, when I pitch well today, you know, who knows what's going to happen out here on a given day, but generally they're very positive and shake my hand afterwards, say way to go, and they get frustrated. They get very upset when I strike them out or if I get them out because they take it personally. They think, God, there's something wrong with me. I'm just not playing good. How could I strike out against that guy from 30-something? So it all works to my favor.
And lastly, in terms of the stage and in terms of the screen, talk a little bit about your projects you got coming up, particularly for '94.
Got a movie coming out in the fall called Striking Distance with Bruce Willis. Another movie coming out on NBC called Murder Between Friends. Murder mystery.
It's not starring Castleberry or anything, is it?
No, Castleberry. No, but Castleberry can be in anything I ever do. He's just too much fun to be around. Here he is right here.
Bob? I just like to say one thing to my wife. Don't believe this guy. Nothing in what he says.
Bobby doesn't do nothing. He just knows everything.
Say hi to a good friend of mine, Denny. Hi, Denny. That's it.
And then what's happening at the stage? Of course, the B Street
Theater educating Rita, and then after that, we're not quite sure. We'll have a good season, though. I will be running year-round.
Okay, well, let me move over to you. Your dad talked about you being a pitcher. You actually throw a little bit harder than him. What keeps you out there on the mound?
Oh, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's fun. Pitching's my favorite position. I can throw hard. I don't have to worry about killing my dad. I mean, sometimes I even catch for him, so it's pretty fun.
Great. And also, what's going through your mind? What are you thinking about when you see Pa out there on the mound and stuff, and he's striking out the guys and stuff like that? What's going through your mind?
Well, I'm usually playing with other kids behind the stadium, so I don't really pay any attention. They win, yay, they lose. Oh man, we're not going to the pizza place. So
What about the first time you saw him pitch? What were you thinking when you saw your dad on the mound?
Well, I was just like, whoa, I never knew he could pitch so good. Because, I mean, I've only seen him play softball before this, so.
Yeah.
You ready to go, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go.
Great. You're going to pitch first or something?
Skip, first game? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, I have the skipper with me, Larry Manuin, and right now we're looking at Timothy Busfield on the mound, and it's been a great addition to your club over the last year or two, huh?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I guess the whole sports world that follows baseball could be surprised. It's amazing what he's doing.
How did you guys meet?
Well, I was at 28th and C Street, and some guy was working out, and somebody said, well, he wants to try out. And I said, oh, hell, I've got 100 people want to try out. I said, well, where'd he come from, you know? And he said, oh, he acts in the movies. I said, oh, well, that's all we need. But he had a smile on his face and something in his eyes. And I said, well, let him catch a ball and throw a ball, and then he'd probably get rid of him, like major whatever. And we didn't think he had the talent. Then he gets out there and he's throwing this curveball, and oh, behold, he's moving some here. Wait a minute. Let's take another look at him, you know. So he in batting practice, he looks pretty good, and I didn't know who he was. And somebody said, oh, I've never heard of him. And next day or two, I seen something. I heard about the Field of Dreams, and then 30-something, they won an Emmy Award. Then I was hearing about it. A little later on, when they had worldwide exposure on USA Today and John Letterman's program and a half a dozen others, then I know who he is now.
Actually, once a week.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Here, you guys.
Here's your pen.
Like 30-something sweatshirt for you.
You did wear a 30-something sweatshirt.
Sure, you were going to be here.
By the likes of former Major League Rookie of the Year San Diego Padres, the Butcher, Butch Metzger, along with Steve Brown, former California A's pitcher. Every now and then he'll say, well, gee, I don't know, this might be my last year. What would you do? What would the Smokies do if there was no more Larry or there was no more Smokies? How would you feel?
Well, Larry's obviously the embodiment of the Smokies, and it's always going to be Larry's team. As to whether the team would continue, I don't know. It would certainly be different. It'd take a lot of work from a lot of different individuals, but yeah, it would definitely make me reconsider whether I would be back or not if Larry were gone.
I'm talking with the Butcher here. Butch, another year with the Smokies, and how are things going? It looks like everybody's been having a lot of fun.
Oh, we always have a lot of fun with the Smokies. You know, it's a kind of a loose brand of baseball. We come out here, we play hard, we run hard, slide hard, you know, and it's my personal fountain of youth.
People this year are always talking about, see, gosh, another year for the Smokies and stuff like that. Crowd still out here and everything. What keeps the fire amongst everybody out here?
Larry Manuin, he keeps the fire. You know, we all truly love the guy. He's fun to be around, and I'm sure you've talked to him enough. He's got like an interesting twist on what happens on the field, and most of us just look forward to sitting in the same dugout with Larry.
Hopefully Tim can shut him down today.
What's the mood like, concentration-wise, baseball-wise, when you got someone like Timmy B on the mound?
You got to concentrate because you know he's going to be throwing strikes, and he's going to put the ball in play.
Let's watch some good fielding here. Let's see if this is some good fielding here. Let's watch Timothy B. Let's load up for you. All right. There, shortly right in front of the plate. He's got to come off the mound there, Larry. He's got to pick up the ball. Let's see if he's off the mound. Cat quick there. Grabs the ball. All in the same motion. Off balance. Throws the first. Got him.
Yeah, see, he never works out. I don't know how he does it in pitching, too. He just doesn't work out that much. He's going against some of the top college, university ball players in the nation. Here he's holding his own, and he allowed 2 earned runs for this game. It's just amazing. He is, of all the famous movie stars in the world, he is the best baseball player among them.
So, special times, special moments, special memories. Sacramento Smokies, Larry Manuin and the Sacramento Smokies. And let's see if the tradition continues. It is a great one. I'm Loren Reed.